Hi Virgo, hope everything's well. Happy beginning of February 2019. Ooh, you got stuff flying out already. So, the Ten of Wands here. I hope everything's going well for you. I really do. Got candles lit. I've got things moving and grooving in a sexy direction. I love red, and I love Valentine's Day, and I love love. And I'd love for you to have love. The High Priestess. Love for you to have love. Two of Cups. The Fool. What else for Virgo? What else for Virgo? Holy moly. You have two cards, Virgo. You have the King of Cups and you've got the World. All right. Who's at the bottom of the deck? Eight of Pentacles. So at the forefront energy, we have a brand new beginning. It could be moving into a new direction with somebody that you're already involved with, lovingly, caringly, strengthening the bond, recognizing what we need to do to move forward in our lives together. Taking chances. I'm feeling a lot of taking chances and opening ourselves up to the potential of newness and positivity. Also releasing things that maybe have been part of your life and your experience in love relationships. Releasing things that hold you down, you know, really taking a good look inside and like recognizing what are the things, what are the storylines that I've been told in my life, you know, as a child, and just from experiences as a relationship partner when I've been hurt, you know, how are these things holding you back? What's holding you back, you know? I think it's time to evaluate that, because it seems like to move into this next energy with somebody, and if you don't have somebody, this is pretty darn indicative of somebody potentially coming into your life. So I think at this point, it's really about recognizing these mental patterns and removing them, helping ourselves move forward in positive ways, you know? It's hard sometimes because like we'll hold on to things, you know, that either they don't even have to make sense, but we'll hold on to them because they're there. And that's how we've operated for so long. And that's how we believe, or we believe about ourselves. It's time to cut those down. It's time to actually resonate with yourself versus what you've been taught or what's in your mind. You know, you have to release that. As far as the Fool is concerned, it's almost as if you are the fool looking upon this relationship, you know, and it's actually a breath of fresh air, it feels. It feels like there's an openness to the potential of something new with somebody new, or in a new direction with somebody that you're already with. That's not bad. I don't feel anything wrong with that. For this to be here, the Eight of Pentacles and the Queen of Wands underneath the Eight of Pentacles, that's basically moving forward in a direction with like passion, gusto, purpose, understanding of the work that it's going to take to move forward, but doing it anyhow, you know? Sometimes it takes work to alleviate and remove these things that we've held on to for so long, these ways of thinking and being, you know, what we allow into our lives, how we are allowing ourselves to be loved, experience love, give love. Are we deserving of love? Sometimes we just feel entirely like we're not even deserving of love. You know, you need to be careful about that, because you are entirely deserving of it. And it looks like something's coming up your way. In the outcome, you have the King of Cups and the World. I'm sorry, the Wheel of Fortune. That's positivity. That's good luck. That's taking your time in love, taking your time in regard to love. If this is a person that you're getting involved with, this person is very genuine. They're loving, they're compassionate, they're open. They're somebody that will nurture your emotional side, you know. And in regard to that, it's almost as if you have to trust that process here. You've got to trust the process of allowing somebody in, Virgo, okay? And allow yourself the process of experiencing love in new ways that you haven't necessarily felt before, you know? And if you're a perfectly happy person in a happy relationship and this doesn't apply to you, then it doesn't apply, you know? But for those who resonate with it, maybe some consideration if you choose. Yeah, this doesn't look bad. So far, the people that we have, as far as signs go, we've got Virgo, Pisces, we have Aries, we have Scorpio, Cancer, Pisces. Yeah. Let's go ahead and clarify these cards for Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus for the first half of February. So the first card out is the Page of Pentacles. So this is in regard to this energy here, okay? So in regard to this burdensome energy, this holding and actually withholding things from ourselves, it's time to release that. It's time to give ourselves the beginning of something new, you know? Like I said, what you hold on to is absolutely yours to hold on to, but you have a brand new beginning that's towards something stable if you're allowing yourself to release this type of energy, this burdensome guilt. And don't feel guilty about it. Sometimes it takes a while for us to get to the point where we actually recognize it. Sometimes it takes a while for us to let it go, you know, and if it's not your time to let it go, then it's not your time to let it go. I mean, there's no point in rushing that. You can't rush that, you know. Show me the High Priestess for Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Show me the High Priestess. So being on the fence about trusting yourself in regard to what it is, releasing things, you know, it's a finality, Virgo. Like, we're changing up in a lot of ways, especially in ourselves right now. There's a lot of digging deep type of energy present for us. There's a lot of shifting, change. I don't know enough about astrology, but from what I've listened to recently, there's a big shift in a lot of, there's always shifts in energies astrologically, but it's like moving things forward for ourselves, you know. I believe the mutable signs are the ones that are being affected most, and it's heightening us right now. So, yeah. Okay. Yeah, let go of that energy. Trust yourself in regard to what it is that you need in your life and go after it. So for the Two of Cups, you have the Ten of Swords. So this is letting things go to allow newness to happen in your life. Things are coming. If you've been dealing with somebody or a situation in life or a codependent understanding of what we hold on to in regard to what blocks us, you know, blocks us and gets in the way of our own happiness, it's time to release that, Virgo. You know, you could also be dealing with a Capricorn here, but this is almost indicative of energy that we need to release so that we can actually experience love in a healthy way. You know, when we have mental connection to things that have been negative to us and things that have been painful and deceptive, you know, it's hard to want to trust in love again, okay? It's hard to want to trust and be genuine in love again when you've been hurt. You know, if you have somebody that is showing you positive energy, if you have somebody that's showing you love and direction and newness and the desire to take it slow and is happy to do so and wanting the best for you and them in this situation, like, it's important. Release this energy. Release the connectedness that you have to sorrow, sadness, toxicity in your life, you know? Just because the situation may not be current any longer doesn't mean you still don't harbor the pain, you know? You have to let go of the toxicity. Sometimes we become codependent to pain, to storylines that we've experienced in our lives. We have to release them, okay, Virgo? Have faith in yourself. You know, have faith in yourself and trust what it is that feels best to you. Well, I'm going to shuffle that a little bit more. Show me the Fool for Virgo. Show me the Fool for Virgo. Oh, Virgo. So you have the Four of Swords. So it's like touch and go. It's slow. And here we have the Tower at the bottom of the deck. So, you know, in regard to taking new beginnings, it's almost as if we're like I said, kind of hesitant to move forward in something new. It's like you're taking your time, you're rejuvenating here to trust what it is that you're going to be getting into. You know, and if you feel like you need to watch a situation just to be able to trust somebody, this is a good person to do that with. This is somebody who's emotionally, they have emotional awareness, okay? Sometimes it's a little bit difficult for them to show emotion. They don't wear it on their sleeve like a lot of people do, but they do share emotion and they will emote with you. They will care with you, okay? That's important. Also, I do want to mention Pisces is your opposite sign, okay? And they're a very spiritual sign, but they're also very caring, very nurturing. If you're involved with a Piscean, you know, that's a potential. You have water energy here. They can be a very good match. I know Virgo and Pisces, sometimes it's like hard to deal with because they're so polar opposite, but in a lot of ways they actually give each other sometimes what the other needs, and it can be a very positive thing. Show me the King of Cups, please. Show me the King of Cups for Virgo. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Show me the King of Cups for Virgo. The Five of Pentacles with the Nine of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck. You know what I'm feeling? If this person, it's like they can connect with you because this person has also experienced pain in relationships. In certain ways, sometimes we get connected to each other for learning purposes. That's not the only reason that we connect with others for relationships, but I mean, of course, it's the main component in a relationship for learning purposes. It's for life lessons. But it's almost as if you're getting involved with this person, they have that understanding of what you've been through. They have that, it's like their lens is down, or their guard is down. They're able to better connect with you because it's like they have had this in their experience. They have been shut out and put out in the cold, you know. And for some of you, due to this type of experience that you've had, you may be putting everything on hold and putting this person on the back burner for now. Some of you, you won't trust it and you'll move forward without that person, leaving them in the cold. Some of you, you need time to heal after painful experiences, okay? You need time to heal after painful experiences. And you'll put them on pause. This is also about putting situations on pause. It doesn't mean that you're done with it completely. It doesn't mean that you're over it. It just means you need to take time for yourself to genuinely reflect upon what it is that's necessary for you. Try not to feel guilt in regard to making this person wait. This person, I feel, is somebody that's positive for you. This has a lot to do with guilt, okay, Virgo? Try not to let it happen too much. Because at the bottom of the deck, this is about putting energy and effort into work, you know. If love scares you, please don't bury yourself in work. That can be very tempting for a lot of people, not just Virgo, but, you know, this is the forefront energy here, Virgo. It's about taking chances. It's about leaps of faith. It's about trusting your gut, going with your intuition in regard to somebody who feels right, okay? And if they don't feel right, this might not be the reading for you. Show me the Wheel of Fortune, please, for Virgo. Yeah, Virgo. That's pretty darn good, you know, the Ten of Cups. So in regard to this, it's totally fine to put it on hold if you need to. But you also have to recognize by upholding this type of energy for too long, you know, this is at an end here, Virgo, holding on to this type of negative energy that we recycle towards the relationships that we experience, okay? The messages and lessons that we've held on to for so long, the guilt, the frustration, the things that we do over and over again that we know poison our situation, but we do anyhow. Trust yourself, trust your situation, and remove yourself from that, okay? Yeah, you know, don't throw the baby out with the bathwater, honestly. In this situation, I would think it'd probably be good to wait a little bit, recognize that there's potential here for you and this potential King of Cups. Water sign, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, or it could just be somebody who's very loving, nurturing, who's caring, who's compassionate, who's willing to take their time with you and be level with you on the emotional front, okay? Give me one more for the Five of Pentacles for Virgo, please. Yeah, you're in conflict with yourself to leave. Some of you may have a situation where you need to, you're dealing with a King of Cups person, and it may be sour, and they may want to create something new. You may want to create something new. Some of you, that's what it's going to be, and it's like you're at odds in regard to wanting to stay or go. Okay, that's for some of you. I feel for others of you, though, these clarifying cards are more so energies of almost like resolving past issues, resolving past things that need to go. Here, underneath that Five of Wands, you have the Death card. So it's relinquishing these energies. Under that, you have the Two of Pentacles, finding balance within a situation. If you need to balance your own energies out, do so, okay? That's this whole lesson here in this reading. The whole message here in this reading is to balance energies out for yourself so you can be satisfied and happy in your life. But take your time, you know. This is all about taking your time. Don't just fly off into the newness with somebody. And I feel that there's a big hesitancy here anyway to do that. But, you know, the reading does support somebody positive for you. It supports newness. It supports abundance and movement and flow and a fair amount of happiness once we can release these types of things, the toxicity that we hold in regard to love and how we experience it, you know. So yeah, Virgo, I hope that this was helpful. Yeah, I will be back in a few weeks to do the second portion of February 2019. And I will see you soon. All right, take care, Virgo. Have a good day. Bye-bye.